Guardians of the Galaxy had exactly 5 hours to prove one thing. Is it more than just a beautiful licensed game, or does it fail the Project 100 test? Welcome to Project 100. On this channel every game gets the same chance. Exactly 5 hours to prove its quality. No hype, no nostalgia. Just gameplay, design and long-term potential. At the end there are only two outcomes. The game ranks up or it's eliminated. The first hour of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is all about introduction. A surprisingly strong tutorial, a fast start and immediate action. I step into the role of Peter Quill and quickly reunite with Groot, Rocket, Gamora and Drax. Controls are easy to learn, combat feels responsive and the game wastes no time. And then there's the presentation, because wow, this game looks incredible, guys. The graphics, the world design, the colors, everything instantly stands out. The atmosphere captures the spirit of the movies perfectly. To be honest, I felt a bit of excitement right away. But here's the truth. I went into this game skeptical. I hadn't heard much about it and my expectations were very low. Yet, after the first hour my impression was surprisingly positive. Still, this was also the moment where the game could have lost me just as easily. Between hour 2 and 4, the real identity of Guardians of the Galaxy starts to show. This is where the gameplay loop becomes clear, if you can even call it a loop. The game reveals both its strengths and its weaknesses. One thing I really enjoyed was the voice acting. They are not the original movie actors, but they sound close enough and more importantly, they fit the tone perfectly. Mission design is mostly linear. You move through structured level, but there's still room to explore. Hidden materials reward players who take their time. However, if you're looking for an open world or multiple paths, you won't find that here. Visually though, this game is top tier. Every location feels handcrafted, cinematic and alive. At times, it genuinely feels like you're inside a movie. I started to feel like a part of a team. But the repetitive mission structure almost made me stop playing. For a moment, Guardians of the Galaxy was dangerously close to losing my interest. What Guardians of the Galaxy does exceptionally well is storytelling through presentation. Cutscenes are well directed, sound design is excellent. The humor, the timing, the character interactions all feel authentic. Each team member has personality, emotion and purpose. In combat, every character brings unique abilities. Some deal area damage, others focus on single targets or crowd control. This makes combat feel dynamic and tactical. That said, the game isn't particularly challenging. Boss fights are well staged and entertaining, but they serve the story more than skill mastery. If you want a real challenge, you will need to increase the difficulty. Otherwise, this is a mostly relaxed experience. The biggest weakness remains freedom. There's only one path. Everything is heavily scripted. And while that works for pacing, it can become predictable. So the question is simple. Did Marvel's Guardian of the Galaxy do enough in 5 hours? Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy ranks up. Not because it's perfect, but because it kept me engaged despite its flaws. I had genuinely fun, I'm invested in the story, and most importantly, I really want to keep playing this game. Time passed faster here than in many other games I've tested for Project 100. Guardians of the Galaxy advances to the next rank. I will continue playing for another 10 hours to see if its quality holds up long term. One rank up slot is now filled. The race for Project 100 continues.